Hello, hello. Let me fix myself. So you always gotta wait till the stream starts before you can do that. So we are playing, as you can see, we are playing the Old World, a total conversion mod for Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. It's really good. It's looks like it's about to get an update in the, I wouldn't say near future, but they're hinting at orcs in the future. So hopefully sometime this year. Now, I did say chat can pick what our faction is. Now, the game started off with only two factions, the Empire and the Vampire Lord, so, you know, we're kind of south. Hello, Honest. And not cute. Meow. Hello, Zal. Oh, you boop. No, I don't know why. So we can see here the undead units. Not cute. Not cute. Beautiful. Not cute. Ah, I've been bullied. Huh. Why is it taking so long? There we go. So we got the Empire of Man. We got the French. We got the Vampire Counts. We got the Wood Elves. I do not know who these are. I've never seen them before. And then we got more French. So these are all five factions. Between Nordland and the Wastelands lies the forest of Londriel and its inhabitants, the proud Indians. Oh, these are another set of wood elves. These might be another set of wood elves. They refused to flee the old world with the rest of their kin and stood against and defeated the dwarvish advancements into the forest. The aliens live a caste system. Alright. Live in a caste system split between city and forest kin and maintain their society through careful diplomacy with both with their neighbors and the factions as aborting as the Azur and the Durchi. Their governance works through layers of councils and promise and the layers of democracy. When the time for battle comes, Illinois calls it on everyone from the darkest magic to the purest spirits of the forest to ensure the safety of their home. Oh, so these are wood elves that use dark magic. They use chaos magic. Okay, that's kind of cool. Normally the elves would not use dark magic because they know the negative effects of dark magic on both the land and the people. Like, not even joking. If you practice chaos magic and dark magic, it will literally twist and warp the land. It doesn't just affect you, it affects everything. So that's one thing I love about Warhammer Fantasy. Oh yeah, no, necromancy really does warp the land. But if you want to be a necromancer or a vampire, the vampires will guarantee you both necromancy and vampires. The vampire counts are fiends without equal. They seek to topple the civilizations of the living and supplant them with their undead army. Each vampire is unique and majestic figure of its own personality. What? What you bride? With its own personality, driven and ambitions. In contrast, the minions are mindless, obedient, rank after rank of ragged and dirt-encrusted cadavers forced back to life by their master's necromantic powers. So, we got the Germans, 2 French vampires, and 2 wood elves. You want the vampires? Alright. I'm gonna pick female. Unfortunately, character creation doesn't really matter with the vampires other than maybe your hair. Because once you create your character will change their look. So, you know. I guess we'll just go with a belly down, a butt big, a hip big. Oh, not only do they not have salary, they don't even need food. Oh, we're gonna give ourselves some chest whips. I want to be a vampire with a busk. Yeah. Tall vampire, too. Alright, so our first choice, and I'll let you guys pick all of this. We got Exiled Noble, which gives us a 1-to one-handed, 1-to riding, 1-to leadership, and 1-to steward. All pretty good stats, really. We're gonna be a Stigany Cavalier. You're born in a family of Stygians. Tolerated by some and accepted by none. Your childhood was spent from city to city with the clan caravan. So we got trade, charm, scout, and smith. We could be a grave robber, roguery, athletics, throwing and polearms, fishing, athletics, steward, medicine, engineering, and orphan. Roguery, tactics, athletics, one-handed. Okay. Well, we're gonna mostly be casting spells if we want to have undead. So it doesn't matter if we fight on horseback or foot. Alright, nobility. What about you, Al? Magic doesn't care if you're on horse or foot, so... We're gonna go with noble. So... Oh, alright. We got noble and grave robber. Al, you're gonna be the tiebreaker. Pick either noble or grave robber. Alright. Well, make a choice. We got noble, caravan, and grave robber. Grave? Alright. I'm gonna be a grave robber then. Now we are noble attendant, a necromancer apprentice, a peat farm, a levied militia, or a rick. So noble, we get steward, charm, scouting, and writing. Necromancer, we get 2 points in spellcrafting. This is one of these are the new skills. We got faith, gunpowder, and magic. As a vampire, we will not have any faith or gunpowder. Can't level these up. We'll have medicine and pull-up. Apprentice. Alright. And see, here we have smithing, athletics, one-handed, and another pole-on. Then we got two-handed, one-handed, bow, and engineering, and trade, charm, scout, roguery. So far, apprentice is winning. What about you, unasked? Apprentice. Alright. Now, Are we going to be a noble vampire? Which is where our face will change? Are we going to be a necromancer? Are we going to be a mercenary? Really, it's between either vampire or necromancer. Mercenary, it's kind of boring, so. As you can see, my character changes their look. And this is your career. Vampire has 2 careers. We can be a magic vampire or a melee vampire. The mercenary class. These stats don't really matter on this aspect. It is your career that matters, because this is a big new mechanic for this mod and this mod only. So we have the vampire bloodline career, the necromancer career, and then mercenary career. So don't ignore this stuff up here, because this stuff means nothing. Necromancer? How about you, Al? Are we going to be a vampire or a necromancer? Now, the vampire is going to be more of the thing everyone respects in our faction. Necromancers are less respected, but are still respected. And if we choose Necromancer, I'll have to go back and redo my character look, because I was expecting you guys to go with Vampire, and as you see... So, we're not going to really use our weapon all that much. As a Necromancer slash Vampire, you want to be casting spells. Yes, Vampire does... Yes, Vampire does Necromancy. In fact, it kind of does it slightly better than the Necromancer, because they are the masters of death. So it's basically, you have blood, magic built into your blood. Vampire? What about you, Al? Alright. We're gonna go... Now our difficulty is Freeboot, Warrior, Bannerlord. I don't want to do... I really either want to do Freebooter or Warrior. Because this mod is actually difficult. Warrior? And how about you, Unasked? Alright, Warrior it is. Oh yeah, let me... Nope, okay. Let me... Did I miss my name? Blue background? Alright. Alright. I guess I don't have a name yet. So you want... something like this? Yeah. You can even pick the banner. Alright. And since we got the colors, what about the symbol? I've always liked the spider. I mean the scorpion. Oh, we could go sword. A more in-depth sword. That actually looks real good. And we can have an eagle. Middle flower. Like this? Or are we talking about this? That one? What about Al? You both agree? Okay. Colors right? You like the dark blue, light blue? You don't want anything different? Alright. It's not, yeah. Zaela. I'm not even Mel. Why would I be a Rupert? I know that was probably the default name it chose. I actually don't remember what the default name was, but it probably was Rupert. Alright, so we can be a Van Carstein, we could be a Blood Knight, or we could be this thing. Now, Van Carstein means I'm gonna be more of a magic vampire. Blood Knight means I'm gonna be a melee vampire. I have no idea what this is. This is actually brand new. So what do we want? What type of bloodline? The Von Karsteins are the big main vampires. They are the... So the Von Karsteins, the Karsteins are... Vlad Von Karstein is the original vampire. Well, not the original vampire, but he is basically the main vampire faction now. So it is a very complex thing, but we can't really touch on how deep the vampire lore goes without touching on the Tomb Kings. And the first necromancer and all that sort of stuff. It's actually a very complex lore. But for this, basically, the Von Karsteins are the current dominant vampire clan in of the West. Blood Knights are vampires who like to ride cavalry and do a lot of melee damage, usually with lances. And is that Nikarch? Give me a second. Yeah. Okay, so... I see what they're going with. Okay. Alright, so... The Necrocoach are the pure magic vampires. Von Karstein is probably going to be half magic, half melee. And Blood Knight is pure melee. Because the Necrocoach are the most magical of all the vampire clans, but they suck at melee. And I say melee because vampires, for the most part, only have two forms of combat: magic or melee. Yeah, the Necrocoach. Well, that would make us more of a melee combatant and not really casting a lot of magic. But, okay, so we go with this. If we want to be pure magic, I guess Von Karstein is going to be half and half. Half magic, half melee. And the blood... Yeah. Oh, these are the vampires from Nefertiti, the first vampire. Nefertiti is the one who turned Von Karstein into a vampire, but the reason why he does not he is not considered a Nikarch is because He basically broke away enough and used his own powers to make his own type of vampire magic. So what it is with the lore is vampire magic is unique based on the bloodline. And if you're a strong enough vampire, you can basically build your own magic. So this is the group of Nephiti. Nephiti, for the most part, only turned females into vampires. Well, usually what it is that you use your magic at the start of the battle as a way to either weaken the enemy or to summon more undead or to summon events to kill your enemy. And then you have your undead army basically there to finish off what's left of the enemies. Remember, this isn't just me, myself. I'm going to have like 100, 200, 300 undead on the field. And yes, you will get a lot of undead near the... Even at the start, it's like, I'm going to have an army of like 50 undead. Nico? Alright, what about you, Al? We got a vote for Nico? What's the golden mid? Alright, we got one Vaughn, we got one Nikoch. I guess I'll have to roll a D100 and you guys guess which one is closer. Unless someone wants to choose to drop their vote. Oh, okay. I had just rolled the dice. I've done Vaughn in the past, but since we've now got the Nikites, I don't know if they've changed it. I doubt the Blood Knight would have been changed at all. Both good with Vaughn? Alright. Alright. Game's lagging. Nah, it's lagging.